Gemini, welcome to your reading. This will be a yours and theirs, where we take a look at individual energies as well as the shared energies with clarifiers. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Gemini's reading for whatever they and their person need to know for the highest good. All right. Please remember that energies are fluid, roles can be reversed, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Here we go. Starting out with the Queen of Swords, making a declaration, setting boundaries, stating your requirements, followed by the Six of Cups, soul connection from the past, someone you share a lot of love with in history, followed by the Six of Pentacles, equanimity, equal give and take, everybody on the same page, fairness, balance. Your person is showing up with the Star, divine wishes, big desires, followed by the Two of Wands, contemplating the future, long term, which path should we take? And finally, the Moon, things yet to be revealed, things that are hidden, secrets. In the shared energies, we have the Knight of Pentacles, things moving quite slowly, yet grounded, stable, in learning mode, followed by Temperance. Temperance denotes patience is needed, balance and healing over time. Things in moderation, patience. And finally, in the shared energies, the Page of Wands. Again, in learning mode, we are getting ready to give our energy and our focus to something that we are going to be learning more about. In the overall energy of your reading, we have the Hangman. This is taking a pause, not taking any action, but standing back away from the situation so that we can observe it from all angles. And the reason we're here today, the Six of Swords, because we're on a journey, quite frankly. We've left an old way of acting, an old way of thinking, and we're heading someplace new, following our guidance, heading into calmer waters, heading to better places, brighter shores. But we're not there yet. We're in transition. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that Hangman, please. In the overall energy, what does Gemini and their person need to know about being on pause? Not taking action, yet observing the situation. All right, we have the King of Swords. Masterful decision maker right there. And the deepest healing card in the tarot, the Hermit. Isolating from the situation, similar to the Hangman, hanging back, removing ourselves from the situation so that we can see it more clearly, going in deeper, shining the light of the Hermit in the dark, seeing what's in our way to make the best decisions. King of Swords, logical decisions. And we have the High Priestess. Wow, this is fantastic energy to figure something out, to come to a decision. This is your intuition. So we have the deepest healing card, shining the light in the dark, taking a pause, standing back. What's in our way? What do we need to heal? What major decisions do we need to make logically and with our intuition? That's how you get it done. Very nice. Very, very good energy, guys. Very strong. I don't see how you can't accomplish your goal with those energies. They're masterful. The King of Swords, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. Absolutely masterful. Great way to go about something. I don't know what's going on, but it's very thoughtfully being handled over here, that's for sure. The underlying energy, the Queen of Swords. Great. We get to clarify this Queen of Swords coming up next in your column, Gemini. As I said, you may identify with this column, but energies are fluid and roles can be reversed. You may identify with the middle column. Again, take it as it fits. The Queen of Swords. She's setting the rules. This is what's required. That's what this is saying. This masterful energy is required for whatever your situation is. The Queen states it. And perfect match to the King here. Really great decisions will come about here, very carefully thought and planned out. Healed intuition, connecting with our highest selves, and really thoughtfully taking pause here. Whatever's going on, really, really, I can't stress it enough. It's masterful energy in how to handle something. Let's look at the Queen of Swords you're showing up with. Top left. Why is it here, Spirit? What does Gemini and their person need to know about this Queen of Swords? What do you say, Queen? What do you say? King of Cups. Nice. Mastering those emotions, responding calmly to a situation, even though there's lots of chaos around us. The world, old cycles are closing out. Major cycles there. And the Six of Wands, looking to be victorious and celebrate crossing the finish line when we reach our goals. The Queen of Swords is saying that as this cycle comes to an end, handling our emotions in a masterful way will lead us to victory and help us to close out old cycles in a way where we thoughtfully respond. Very balanced energy here. Very, very balanced. Very nice. And the reason we're here, the moon, coming up later in your person's column, this is just telling us there's more to be revealed. There's things buried beneath the surface that we're handling here. I don't know if it's just something subconscious that you're not aware of, or is it actually buried emotions, or is it some kind of secrets that are hidden, or some part of this story that is to unfold with time. Let's take a look at your person's energy. They're showing up with the Star, their divine wishes and desires, big on their heart, so meaningful and large in their life, something they want very much. The Star, why is it here? And what does Gemini and their person need to know, please? Five of Wands. There's conflict when it comes to their desire. We have the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is the master manager of things. All the resources, all the manifestations, they're just really good at it. Very stable, reliable energy. But there's conflict here surrounding this king. Look at that, the King of Wands. King of Wands is the master of his actions. He's the most confident and very attractive energy, I might add. We have two kings. We have conflict between the grounded energy and the fiery energy, between stable and someone who wants to take action, someone who moves a little slower, someone who moves a little quicker. There's conflict here between these kings. I don't know what this is, but it's tied up to this big wish and desire. Okay, and the underlying energy. Oh, the Eight of Cups. Well, we're here because somebody is on their way out, moving on their way out the door. Um, they're being called elsewhere. They're leaving a lot of love behind, and they might be second guessing themselves as they look back to be sure that they're doing the right thing. But physically, they're heading out. Emotionally, they might be just hoping that they're making the right decision as they head out the door. Something like that. All right, let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles. This is, everything coming to a major slowdown, or it feels like a halt, really. There may still be energy moving here, but it's so dang slow that it feels like it's not going anywhere with the Knight of Pentacles. The very slowest moving card in the entire tarot. Knight of Pentacles, why is it here in the shared energies, please? What does Gemini and their person need to know about this Knight of Pentacles moving so slow? And the Knight of Cups, expressing our emotions. Queen of Swords again. Wow, this is the third time we're seeing her already, isn't it? Well, making declarations about how we feel, setting the requirements, bringing things, saying, hey, we have to slow things down. This is how I feel. Way, way down. And the Two of Cups. Similar to the card we are clarifying next, the Six of Cups. They're both soul connections. Two people coming together, sharing their love cup, slowing things way down. Somebody's expressing their emotions here, perhaps both of you to each other. But over here, again, there's conflict. It looks like somebody's heading out, somebody's leaving. And here we have the slowdown, the halt, the expression of the feelings, and the declaration of the expectations by the Queen of Swords. The reason we're here, Temperance coming up again later. Balance and healing is required here, and patience. This is going to take time. This is going to take time, whatever this is. We have multiple time indicators here. Slowing down, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, as well as the Hermit. Everything that takes a lot of time. And the next card we're clarifying, the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection that have a lot of time invested with each other. Show us the Six of Cups in Gemini's column. What does Gemini and their person need to know, please, about the Six of Cups? Six of Cups. Reminiscing on the past soul connections. Alright. The Eight of Pentacles. This is what we're focused on. This is what we're working on. The Seven of Pentacles. We're assessing the situation. And the Knight of Swords. The desire to rush in and take action is here. Strong desire, possibly to give someone a piece of your mind. You or someone else wanting to rush in. A lot of work is being done here. We do some work, then we hang back and assess the situation. Do some more work, hang back. Somebody's working on this relationship for sure. Taking the actions to work on it. Trying to speed things up. But there's so many slow cards here that this one Knight of Swords isn't going to be able to control all that, that's for sure. The reason we're here, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's coming up later in your column, Gemini. I love seeing all the repeating energies here. It just highlights these cards and the energies of these cards. Bringing in balance, working on it. Although we are reducing the work here, going from the 8 to the 7 to the 6. Nonetheless, there's still a lot of stability here. There's still a lot of the desire to get everybody on the same page and to be fair, to be very fair. And we're going to keep working at this. We're going to keep looking at it. And we're going to keep taking these actions as much as possible to do what we want to do as quickly as we can, given the fact that things need to happen slowly for some reason. Let's take a look at your person showing up. Another card of time indicating a long wait because the Two of Wands is thinking far off in the future, contemplating the future long term, which pathway to take. Two of Wands in your person's column. Why is it here? Two of Wands. Show us the Two of Wands, please. What does Gemini and their person need to know about this Two of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. This is being single, being on their own, being independent, doing just fine, stability wise, financially, that kind of thing, but nonetheless, it's not in union with someone else. It's very independent. Contemplating that perhaps as one of the paths. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, the card we just clarified for you, Gemini. It's here in your person's column. Independent of the soul connection. Could be. Or this could just represent the different pathways we're contemplating. Should we be single? Should we go out on our own? Or should we stay with this soul connection that we've known forever and a day now? Perhaps from multiple lifetimes. Queen of Pentacles is here. Beautiful energy. It speaks to supportive energy here that's very healing, very grounded, very helpful, very kind, very easy, nurturing, motherly type of healing. It represents self-care is needed. Your person is working on some self-healing, self-care, self-love, being gentle with the situation, being kind, being thoughtful. The whole reading, whatever's going on, aside from this card of Nine of Pentacles being independent and single, and the Eight of Cups we saw underlying that layout with the conflict there with the two king energies, which sex on the card doesn't matter. That just says this is a great match. Two kings, two people of very like minds, yet there's this arguing and battling and conflict tied up here. But all the energies are we're being thoughtful about whatever this situation is. We're being caring, we're being careful, we're being nurturing and logical and taking our time to figure things out. That's what this is saying, and this is doing it in a very nurturing way. As your person contemplates the future and which way to go, it's done very, very carefully. Gently, gently, like with a mother's love, gently, because we care about our soul connection very much. We don't know if we should be single. We don't know if we should stay together with this person, but whatever we do, we're going to do it thoughtfully. We're going to do it with love and healing and care and like that kind of good energy. That's what both of you are showing me. Very much so. You're both working at this. You're both trying. Yeah. The reason we're here, the Fool. This is all about new adventures, new beginnings, putting ourselves out there, taking a risk, trying something new. Maybe somebody's ready for some kind of a new start in life, a new adventure of sorts. Who knows? Maybe there's a way to stay together and to be supportive of somebody needing a new adventure. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But again, somebody's contemplating heading out the door. And I think it's your person, Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting more of a sense that it's this middle column here that is contemplating all of this. And yet they're still putting work into it. They're still putting attention here. They're still being thoughtful. And taking time to really think about it. on this pause, taking a step back. All right, let's move on. Let's take a look at Temperance. Speaking of time, moderation, balance, and healing, all of it rolled up into one, calling in the angel of Temperance in the shared energies. Why is it here? Show us Temperance, please. Ooh, Tower. I didn't expect that. A sudden change. Something mind-blowing happened here in the shared energies. Some kind of shock. Followed by there's the star tied up to your person's divine wish here as well as yours. This is in the shared energies. Some shock and surprise has come. And someone's thinking about their own personal happiness and satisfaction. Perhaps both of you are thinking about this at this time, with somebody announcing perhaps that they might not want to be perhaps in this relationship anymore. They're thinking about moving on. They're thinking about being independent. They recognize this connection as having a long history and a lot of love. But something is happening with them. And so here we have people thinking about their own independence, one or both of you, when it comes to, it feels like your person more than you, Gemini. But this looks like some kind of shocking news, some destabilizing energy that shows up here in the shared energies as you guys contemplate moving forward. Yeah. The underlying energy here, yeah. Abandonment. Thinking about someone's thinking about their own happiness, abandoning something here. Obviously, it's the relationship, abandoning the relationship. And perhaps this is when the news comes in of some sort of decision. I'm not exactly sure, but balance and healing is needed, as well as patience. And this is going to take some time, no matter what it is. The healing is going to happen over time. A major jolt here. All right. But it really, somebody's really feeling a sense of needing to think about their own happiness. So maybe if they stay, they're just not happy anymore, and they need to move on. They're not taking it lightly. No, but it's nonetheless devastating. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles in your column, Gemini. The Six of Pentacles, getting everyone on the same page. Fairness, balance, equanimity, equal give and take. Six of Pentacles, why is it here? What does Gemini need to know about the Six of Pentacles, please? Six of Swords. We're in the middle of this journey. We're in transition. It's the Six of Swords. Same card as up here. It was the reason for the entire reading. We're in the middle of some sort of transition. We've left an old way of acting, thinking, being, sharing our lives together. It's been a little bit turbulent, the waters. We're behaving in a calm way about it, but it is very upsetting. And we're heading someplace different. Things are changing. Things are transitioning. But again, we're not there yet. We don't have all the balance. Everybody's not exactly on the same page. It doesn't feel fair, but we're working on it. We're working on it. The Hierophant. This is very significant energy. This could be a marriage. The Hierophant very often represents marriage. Definitely a commitment that is very significant. Um, yeah, that's what this feels like, is transitioning here. Yep, the lovers. This is a connection that, again, like the soul connections, we've seen the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups, and now the lovers. This is definitely a soul connection, and this person will always be on your heart. This marriage, this commitment, whatever it is, this very significant energy that will always be with you, even if you guys aren't together anymore, you'll still have a huge part in each other's heart. Um, Trying to find the balance here to gain stability. We're working on it, but it is changing, it is transitioning into something else. All right, the reason we're here, Eight of Wands. Energy is being exchanged, communications are being had, and it looks like you guys are discussing this out in the open. Um, and that's how we get everybody on the same page about this transition. It's like, I love you, I will always love you, but I feel like I have to go. And making sure that everybody understands as much as possible, at least that. That's what it feels like. All right, let's take a look at your person's next card, the Moon. Things yet to be revealed, things that are hidden, things below the surface. I believe we saw the Moon card, I want to say back here is your underlying. It was either there, or maybe it was your person's column, or maybe it was over here. It was early on. We saw it as the underlying, the Moon. Show us the Moon. What does Gemini and their person need to know about this card of things that are hidden? Why is the Moon here? There it is. Oh, Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is information coming in that is very painful, bringing the tears. Strength. It's not easy. I feel like this is them delivering the message, delivering the news. The communications are being had, and now the heart is breaking. The heart is feeling sad, sorrowful, and it's very painful, and a lot of strength is required here. Con, uh, con, I keep wanting to say the word considering, surrounding and considering this commitment. The Four of Wands, it speaks to the stability of a relationship, possible marriage. But these two people on this particular Four of Wands are communicating from afar. They're not together. This is the split. This feels like the split. Communicating from afar. It's very hard to deliver this news, to say goodbye, to say I gotta move on. Um, a lot of sadness, a lot of emotions being revealed here, a lot of pain when it comes to this commitment. The reason we're here, yeah, look guys, your cards could not be more consistent through the whole reading. It reads like a book. Um, Very easy to read from left to right. I mean, it's not easy emotionally. Um, I feel sadness. But this is the Five of Pentacles again. It's abandonment. We're abandoning the relationship, the commitment here, and it's not easy. It's not easy. For whatever reason, your person is revealing this, is going through whatever it is they're going through. Um, it's really, really hard. for both of you. Let's look at this final card. This is it's a card about learning something new. It's like a new interest that we're giving our attention to. It's in the shared energies, Page of Wands, being open to learning something new. Something's got our attention, giving our energy to something new. What is this, please? Page of Wands, Page of Wands in the shared energy. What does Gemini and their person need to know about this Page of Wands? There it is. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. This is your legacy of things that you build together in union. This is all the ideal manifestations, everything that you've built. The family, the kids, the house, the jobs, the car, the careers, the friends, the toys that you absolutely love and had to bring into your lives. Everything you build together, you put into your treasure chest of manifestations is tied up to this. The Empress. The Empress is very grounded energy. She's very desirous energy, very balanced energy. She's the most creative and nurturing. She's like Mother Gaia herself, Mother Earth, that nurturing and that creative, giving our interest, a new found interest and sense of learning about balanced energy in our legacy of everything we create and manifest. Giving our attention to this. What's your final clarifier? Ooh, the Two of Swords. There's still some indecision here. It's not being able to see quite everything. This person is blindfolded on the card. They either don't have all the information in order to make a decision, or it's something that they don't want to look at. But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like it's that we don't want to look at it in this particular reading. A lot of times that is the feeling I get. But now that I say that, I just feel like there's something that isn't known here yet. And the reason I say that is because the other energies that are here are about looking at something, about facing something, about giving our attention to something, about our willingness to learn. Great energy of the Empress, very nurturing, very caring, very balanced, feeling empowered, feeling really in our groove and as ourselves again. Feeling good. It's very desirous energy. And on the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, everything we could manifest together. On the Page of Wands, learning and giving new interest to it. It's almost as if we made our decision. We said we had to move on. It looks like it's the way that it's going, but this shows up and says there's still more to decide, and we're undecided because there's still something we need to learn. There's still more we need to learn. So my advice is to take your time as you have been. Don't rush anything, and continue learning in whatever this situation is, and it very well may help you, if you're patient and you take the time and you don't rush, to come to a realization. The blindfold will fall off. Not in this reading. This is to be continued. Let's look at the reason we're here. That's perfect. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. This is awesome. The Emperor, the perfect match to the Empress. You guys are a definite soul connection. You guys are a fantastic match. With the kings and the queens that have shown up so much, calling in all the highest energies. This commitment is, I just feel like it's going through a transition. I know it looks like it's splitting up here, but I just feel like there's more to come. I don't feel it, I know it. It's what the cards are saying. The Emperor is empowered. The Empress is empowered. The Ten of Pentacles is everything the Emperor and the Empress would build in their lives. All the manifestations. And it's here on the Page of Wands. That's a card of new interest and learning. And the Two of Swords. It's an indecision card. So it's showing me there's still something here, guys. Not just something. There's a lot here. And maybe as you take your time and heal and balance and are thoughtful and careful about the situation and as nurturing and loving as you can be going through this, and as balanced in our emotions. I mean, the stability here of both people is amazing. Your energies, whoever this reading is for, is just really, I mean, it's like the, to me, the key ingredients that are so positive and supportive for a relationship to survive and go through transitions and ups and downs in life. Um, we're not always going to be on the same page. We're not always going to want the same exact thing at the same exact time. I mean, we're two different individual people, and yet you guys are such an amazing match. It's all over your reading. It's careful, it's thoughtful, and it's masterful. Both of you. So have patience with each other. Patience, temperance. It's going to take time, and stick it out. I say stick it out. That's what this whole reading looks like to me. You don't want to throw this away. Mm-mm. Let's pull a few cards from the universe to close it off. To close off this reading, Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini at this time? Gemini and their person that are experiencing these energies, this amazing couple, this amazing match. What advice or message do you have for them at this time, please? There it is. Okay. Death. Endings and transformations. It doesn't mean death. It just means we're something is coming to an end, but we're transforming it into something else. Five of Pentacles. We saw it a couple of times in the other deck and that deck, and that was the abandonment card. Endings and transformations, abandonment, and your third clarifier, Seven of Wands. Someone's standing their ground here, guarding against unwanted energies. Self-defense. Endings and transformations. Abandonment. Feeling out in the cold. Standing one's ground. Transforming, abandonment, keeping out unwanted energies. That's what it feels like. It feels like this whole thing is it's transforming. All of this abandonment and leaving, it's all changing. And you guys are right in the middle of it again. Look at that. The underlying energy. The reason we're here, because we're isolating right now. We're separate from each other. We're the hermit. It's removing ourselves from the situation so that we can shine the light in the dark to see what is in our way and exactly what needs to be healed here. And it takes a long time. The hermit being the deepest healing card in the entire tarot. We have it right here in the overall energies. As the clarifier on this pause that we're taking. So this is just reiterating that that you guys are in the middle of transforming, transitioning, and healing, and really looking at things, whatever this is. It's just very congruent. That's what we have for you. I hope it helps to see things from a bird's eye view. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Please, if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, share this video with someone, and leave a comment below if you want. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take it easy. Take care.